The sun rises over Manila Bay and the city wakes to a bombshell headline flashing across every screen. Philippine Navy announces new frigate to be built in just 12 months. The news anchor's voices tremble with excitement and disbelief. Navy officers stand tall beside a large blueprint, promising a warship ready for launch in record time. Social media, well, it just explodes with questions and cheers. Some folks see hope, while others remain skeptical. Reporters flood social feeds with live updates. One voice cuts through all the noise. Is this just a dream, or can we really build a state-of-the-art warship in a single year? In interviews, Navy officials insist they are determined. "We need this ship, and we need it fast," says a rear admiral, face set with resolve. The country buzzes with anticipation, pride, and honestly, a fair share of doubt. But beneath all the excitement, a big question lingers. Is it truly possible to build a modern frigate, one of the most advanced warships, in just 12 months? What does it really take to turn steel plates and high-tech parts into a vessel that can defend the nation? This essay digs deep into the story. Let's separate hope from hype, facts from fantasy, and explore what the Philippine Navy is up against. A frigate is not just another ship, it is a frontline warship designed for speed, power, and flexibility. Modern frigates carry missiles, radar, and guns. They chase pirates, guard sea lanes, and protect other ships. They are the eyes, ears, and shield of any modern navy. For the Philippine Navy, new frigates are more than a wish, they are a necessity. The country faces serious threats in the South China Sea, from piracy to territorial disputes. Older ships are struggling to keep up with new challenges. The Navy needs fresh muscle to patrol vast waters and defend national interests. A new frigate means upgraded firepower, better surveillance, and stronger defense. It also means pride, a symbol that the Philippines can stand tall among its neighbors. Everyone, from sailors on deck to citizens at home, wants to see their Navy equipped for a safer future. So, the Navy's push for a new ship in just 12 months is not just about speed. It is about security, sovereignty, and national pride. The stakes could not be higher. Building a frigate is a massive engineering feat. It starts with careful planning and detailed blueprints. Naval architects design every bolt and beam, making sure the ship can survive battle and storms. Every system, engines, weapons, electronics, must fit together perfectly. Next comes the shipyard work. Skilled workers cut steel plates, weld frames, and assemble huge sections like a giant puzzle. Engines, wires, and electronics fill the hull. Heavy cranes swing into action. The launch is just the beginning. Months of testing follow, both at dock and at sea, to check that everything works. The process is complex and risky. Mistakes can cost lives. Warships must meet strict safety and combat standards. A frigate is not finished until every radar, missile, and navigation system passes tough trials. Only then does the Navy accept the ship. From start to finish, this journey usually takes years. Building a warship is not like making a car or even a ferry. It demands patience, skill, and total attention to detail at every step. Most navies expect a new frigate to take 2 to 4 years from contract signing to delivery. Some projects stretch even longer, especially when new technology is involved. The process is rarely smooth. Delays happen when parts run late or new systems fail tests. Even top shipyards face setbacks. Now comes the shock. The Philippine Navy wants to do it all in just 12 months. That's just 1/4 or less of the usual time. How can such a complex project be squeezed into a single year? Is it even safe to try? The announcement has many experts scratching their heads. Some defense analysts call it ambitious to the edge of impossible. Others wonder if the Navy plans to cut corners or skip important tests. The speed is stunning, but so is the risk. A rushed ship could face hidden flaws or miss vital upgrades. The gap between the standard timeline and the promised 12 months is huge, and raises urgent questions. Why the rush? Can quality and safety survive this sprint? Or is this timeline simply too good to be true? So, the first challenge, honestly, is design. Modern frigates are basically like floating computers, totally packed with sensors, electronics, and weapons. Designing a whole new class from scratch, that alone can take over a year. And even if you try to just copy an existing design, it's not really simple. Every navy has its own unique needs. Next up is materials. Steel, engines, radars, and missiles aren't always easy to find. Delays in delivery can bring the entire project to a halt. And importing parts from abroad, well, that adds a whole bunch of paperwork and waiting. Local suppliers, on the other hand, might not be ready for a job this huge or fast. Then there's the human factor. Skilled shipbuilders, welders, and engineers are honestly in pretty short supply. Ramping up a workforce overnight is just about impossible. And to make things even tougher, advanced shipbuilding really needs people with experience working on high-tech systems, something not many workers actually have. Budget is another giant hurdle. Rushing a project almost always means higher costs. Overtime pay, express shipping, last-minute fixes, they all eat up money fast. Squeezing the timeline could mean spending double the usual funds, and, let's face it, government budgets are never unlimited. Picture a vast shipyard on the Philippine coast. The air rings with the sound of welding torches and hammer blows. Teams of workers in hard hats hustle between steel frames, guided by supervisors holding thick blueprints. The scale is enormous, and every hour counts. Engineers cluster around computer screens, tracking delivery schedules and design changes. One group checks the hull's alignment, while another team fits pipes and cables, racing to finish before the next section arrives. Outside, trucks rumble in and out, bringing engines, electronics, and supplies from ports and factories. Navy officers walk the site, inspecting progress and urging everyone to hurry. "We can't afford delays," one captain reminds a group of welders. The atmosphere is tense, a mix of hope and stress. Every setback, late parts, broken machines, mistakes, pushes the deadline further away. To meet a 12-month goal, this organized chaos would need to run perfectly. One missed delivery or design error could wreck the whole schedule. In the real world, shipbuilding rarely goes so smoothly. Other countries offer clues. In South Korea, Hyundai Heavy Industries built the Incheon-class frigate in about 2 years per ship, fast by global standards, but still double the 12-month goal. Singapore's formidable-class frigates also took around 2 years each, using advanced technology and expert workers. Sometimes, navies rush repairs or upgrades. In 1982, the UK's HMS Sheffield was replaced quickly after the Falklands War, but building even a smaller destroyer took more than a year. No major navy has built a brand new frigate from scratch in just 12 months, at least, not in recent memory. Defense expert Jay Batong told the Philippine Daily Inquirer, "Building a warship is a marathon, not a sprint. Quality and safety must come first. No shortcuts." News from the UK Ministry of Defense points out that testing alone can take 6 months or more, even after the ship is built. The record is clear. Fast builds are possible, but a true 12-month frigate remains almost unheard of. So, is the 12-month goal possible? Almost every expert says no. The technology, labor, and logistics involved are just too complex. Even with a ready-made design and parts waiting in warehouses, squeezing all steps into 1 year is a long shot. The risks are high. Rushing could mean mistakes, errors in wiring, leaks, weak welds, or faulty weapons. Skipping tests might save time, but it endangers sailors' lives. Most navies refuse to accept such shortcuts. A delayed but safe ship is worth more than a rushed disaster. Maybe a miracle could speed things up, a foreign partner supplying a nearly finished ship, or a stripped-down design with fewer systems. Still, even with every advantage, 12 months remains more dream than reality. Experience shows that quality, safety, and skill take time and patience. The best outcome? A realistic plan with clear milestones and enough time for careful work. The Navy and the country deserve nothing less. The Philippine Navy's bold plan has sparked excitement and pride. It shows ambition, urgency, and a desire to defend the nation. But hope alone cannot bend the laws of engineering. Ships that last decades must be built with care, not just speed. This moment is a lesson in balancing dreams with reality. The Navy can modernize, but it needs time, skill, and resources. A rushed frigate could fail when it matters most. A carefully built ship, even if it takes 2 or 3 years, will serve the nation better. For now, the best path is honesty and hard work. The Navy should set a bold but realistic goal, invest in local skills, and build for the long term. Every sailor, worker, and citizen will benefit from a ship that is strong, safe, and truly ready for the seas ahead. The real story? Building a frigate in 12 months is almost impossible, but building a better, stronger Navy, that is a mission worth pursuing, no matter how long it takes.